Hey, y'all, this is Bill. Let me share a scripture with us. It's found in Galatians chapter 3, verse 1. And Paul says, "O foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you that ye should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ hath been evidently set forth, crucified among you." The word bewitched here is the Greek word baskano. It means, it's a verb that means overpower or to exercise evil power over someone, like putting them under a spell or to fascinate. In classical Greek, Aristotle used baskano for bewitching through the use of evil power. That is, putting someone under a spell so they no longer could think, act according to reason. Let me tell you, the other day I saw a video of this preacher, so-called preacher, and he was so-called praying for this woman, and she was on the floor, and he had his hand over her, and he was making motions like controlling a puppet. And every motion that his hand made, she made all this kicking and jerking motions on the floor. But let me tell you something, folks. We got to think a little bit deeper about these things now. Is this Jesus Christ? Paul said, you have been bewitched. In other words, the church has to get its focus back on Jesus, not on all these highfalutin so-called preachers. Jesus Christ should be the focus. But let me tell you something, folks. Was that the power of God, or was it something else now? We got to think about what's going on in the church. People bringing all this attention to these preachers and whatnot that is using all these underhanded methods. Now, we got to think a little bit deeper, folks. Don't forget about my buddy Rev-Kev on Rev-Kev and the root, where they get to the root and not just the shoot. We got to think a little bit deeper now and get our eyes off of man and get back on Jesus Christ. This is Mr. Bill. Until next time, saying peace out.